Mammal. Mammal. Whales are the largest mammals on Earth. Whales are the largest mammals on Earth. Satellite. Satellite. The satellite orbits the Earth. The satellite orbits the Earth. External. External. He examined the external damage. He examined the external damage. Mimic. Mimic. He mimicked his boss perfectly. He mimicked his boss perfectly. Distinct. Distinct. There is a distinct difference between the two ideas. There is a distinct difference between the two ideas. Strictly. Strictly. Smoking is strictly prohibited here. Smoking is strictly prohibited here. Assign. Assign. The teacher assigned homework to the class. The teacher assigned homework to the class. Compete. Compete. The teams competed for the prize. The teams competed for the prize. Deceive. Deceive. He tried to deceive the public with false information. He tried to deceive the public with false information. Poetry. Poetry. I enjoy reading poetry. I enjoy reading poetry. Swing. Swing. The kids played on the swing. The kids played on the swing. Questionable. Questionable. His behavior is morally questionable. His behavior is morally questionable. Latest. Latest. Did you see the latest movie by that director? Did you see the latest movie by that director? Empire. Empire. The Roman Empire was vast. The Roman Empire was vast. Furious. Furious. She was furious about the delay. She was furious about the delay. Subtle. Subtle. She made a subtle suggestion. She made a subtle suggestion. Heritage. Heritage. Kyoto is rich in cultural heritage. Kyoto is rich in cultural heritage. Apparent. Apparent. It was apparent that he was lying. It was apparent that he was lying. Downturn. Downturn. The economy is facing a downturn. The economy is facing a downturn. Bias. Bias. We must eliminate gender bias. We must eliminate gender bias. Devise. Devise. They devised a new plan to increase sales. They devised a new plan to increase sales. Endure. Endure. She endured great pain after the surgery. She endured great pain after the surgery. Mainland. Mainland. They traveled from the island to the mainland. They traveled from the island to the mainland. Monarch. Monarch. The monarch ruled for over 40 years. The monarch ruled for over 40 years. Calculate. Calculate. He calculated the total cost. He calculated the total cost. Escort. Escort. He escorted her to the door. He escorted her to the door. Lenient. Lenient. The teacher is too lenient. The teacher is too lenient. Excerpt. Excerpt. He read an excerpt from the novel. He read an excerpt from the novel. Pound. Pound. He pounded on the door. He pounded on the door. Visibility. Visibility. Fog reduced visibility on the road. Fog reduced visibility on the road. Sanction. Sanction. The country faced international sanctions. The country faced international sanctions. Enable. Enable. This app enables users to track their health. This app enables users to track their health. Reschedule. Reschedule. We had to reschedule the meeting. We had to reschedule the meeting. Degrade. Degrade. Plastic waste degrades the environment. Plastic waste degrades the environment. Incidence. Incidence. The incidence of the disease is rising. The incidence of the disease is rising. Not. Not. She tied a knot in the rope. She tied a knot in the rope. Inappropriate. Inappropriate. That comment was inappropriate. That comment was inappropriate. Strike. Strike. The workers went on strike. The workers went on strike. Bride. Bride. The bride looked beautiful in her dress. The bride looked beautiful in her dress. Pollute. Pollute. Factories that pollute the air must be regulated. Factories that pollute the air must be regulated. Rebel. Rebel. The people rebelled against the government. The people rebelled against the government. Ethical. Ethical. It's important to make ethical choices. It's important to make ethical choices. Offensive. Offensive. His comments were very offensive. His comments were very offensive. Whereas. Whereas. He likes tea, whereas she prefers coffee. He likes tea, whereas she prefers coffee. Transmit. Transmit. Viruses can be transmitted through contact. Viruses can be transmitted through contact. Conventional. Conventional. He prefers conventional methods. He prefers conventional methods. Setback. Setback. The project faced a major setback. The project faced a major setback. Fatigue. Fatigue. He was suffering from fatigue. He was suffering from fatigue. Pour. Pour. She poured water into the glass. She poured water into the glass. Shame. Shame. It's a shame you can't come to the party. It's a shame you can't come to the party. Enterprise. Enterprise. He runs a small enterprise. He runs a small enterprise. Discipline. Discipline. Parents must teach their children discipline. Parents must teach their children discipline. Legacy. Legacy. His book is part of his lasting legacy. His book is part of his lasting legacy. Dirt. Dirt. His clothes were covered in dirt. His clothes were covered in dirt. Procession. Procession. A funeral procession passed by. A funeral procession passed by. Bystander. Bystander. A bystander called the police immediately. A bystander called the police immediately. Courthouse. Courthouse. The trial was held at the local courthouse. The trial was held at the local courthouse. Complex. Complex. The instructions were too complex to understand. The instructions were too complex to understand. Casual. Casual. He wore casual clothes to the party. He wore casual clothes to the party. Postpone. Postpone. The event was postponed due to rain. The event was postponed due to rain. Underlying. Underlying. We need to address the underlying cause. We need to address the underlying cause. Adore. Adore. Children adore their pets. Children adore their pets. Plantation. Plantation. The plantation grows tea and coffee. The plantation grows tea and coffee. Glide. Glide. The bird glided through the air. The bird glided through the air. Scatter. Scatter. The wind scattered the leaves. The wind scattered the leaves. Plenty. Plenty. There is plenty of time. There is plenty of time. Row. Row. We sat in the front row. We sat in the front row. Medieval. Medieval. The castle dates back to medieval times. The castle dates back to medieval times. Prey. Prey. Lions hunt their prey in groups. Lions hunt their prey in groups. Forward. Forward. Please step forward. Please step forward. Impressive. Impressive. Her performance was truly impressive. Her performance was truly impressive. Compound. Compound. Salt is a chemical compound. Salt is a chemical compound. Otherwise. Otherwise. Hurry up, otherwise you'll be late. Hurry up, otherwise you'll be late. Harm. Harm. Smoking can harm your health. Smoking can harm your health. Psychology. Psychology. She studies psychology at university. She studies psychology at university. Destruction. Destruction. The fire caused massive destruction. The fire caused massive destruction. Conservation. Conservation. Conservation of nature is vital for our future. Conservation of nature is vital for our future. Regulate. Regulate. The government regulates food safety. The government regulates food safety. Influx. Influx. There was an influx of tourists in summer. There was an influx of tourists in summer. Reliable. Reliable. He's a very reliable employee. He's a very reliable employee. Permanently. Permanently. The road will be permanently closed. The road will be permanently closed. Perceive. Perceive. I perceive a change in his attitude. I perceive a change in his attitude. Proclaim. Proclaim. The President proclaimed a state of emergency. The President proclaimed a state of emergency. Segment. Segment. This segment of the show was very funny. This segment of the show was very funny. Exert. Exert. He exerted all his strength to lift the box. He exerted all his strength to lift the box. Existence. Existence. The existence of life on Mars is still unknown. The existence of life on Mars is still unknown. Arctic. Arctic. The Arctic region is covered with ice. The Arctic region is covered with ice. Prompt. Prompt. She gave a prompt reply. She gave a prompt reply. Analogy. Analogy. He explained it using an analogy. He explained it using an analogy. Numerous. Numerous. She has written numerous books. She has written numerous books. Stroll. Stroll. We took a stroll in the park. We took a stroll in the park. Dress. Dress. She dressed for the occasion. She dressed for the occasion. Reputation. Reputation. The hotel has a good reputation. The hotel has a good reputation. Collaboration. Collaboration. The project was a collaboration between two firms. The project was a collaboration between two firms. Independence. Independence. They celebrated their Independence Day. They celebrated their Independence Day. Nosy. Nosy. Don't be so nosy about my private life. Don't be so nosy about my private life. Treaty. Treaty. The countries signed a peace treaty. The countries signed a peace treaty. Infection. Infection. He's being treated for a lung infection. He's being treated for a lung infection. Immune. Immune. Some people are naturally immune to the virus. Some people are naturally immune to the virus. Pressure. Pressure. He is under a lot of pressure at work. He is under a lot of pressure at work.